Everyone's talking about AI automation replacing humans in business, but here's what they're not telling you. 90% of AI automation projects actually fail. And I've implemented AI systems for 7 and 8-figure businesses, and I've discovered the brutal truth about what actually works in 2025. And if you're thinking AI will magically fix your broken business process, this video might hurt your feelings. After a decade of running a service-based businesses myself and installing marketing systems for 7, 8, and even 9-figure brands, I've discovered a massive problem. Your business is leaking profits every single day. I'm Simeon Krastev, founder of WellGrow, and when I sold my brick-and-mortar company last year, I set out on a mission to solve the one thing that's holding most businesses back. And it's not your people or your product, it's your systems. Now I build AI solutions that free your team from repetitive tasks, eliminate bottlenecks, and create smart scaling without endless hiring. The results? You can focus on revenue growth while your team can focus on what humans do best. And on this channel, we break down those systems, ideas, and strategies you can implement in your business, so subscribe if you haven't, and let's dive in. Let's cut through the hype and get to the uncomfortable truth about AI business automation in 2025. Everyone's talking about AI agents that can replace entire departments, automation that runs your entire business while you sleep, and systems that magically triple your revenue without human intervention. But after implementing AI systems for over a dozen businesses, I've discovered something that most AI experts won't tell you. Automation only works if you have something working in the first place. And here's what I mean. A founder in the financial sector came to me wanting to automate his entire sales process with AI. He wanted voice agents handling discovery calls, AI writing proposals, and automated follow-ups closing deals, which sounds amazing on paper, right? And he sounded very upbeat and confident, which also got me excited because he seemingly knew what he was talking about. But when I looked at his current process, I discovered that he didn't actually have one. There was no consistent messaging, no clear value proposition, no defined customer journey, no consistent lead generation, and no current way to nurture prospects. And yet he wanted to automate, and I told him that he would just automate cows. So this is the first brutal truth. AI can't fix a broken business. It can only amplify what's already working. Think of it like putting a jet engine on a car with flat tires. All the power in the world won't help you if your fundamentals are broken. Now, the second uncomfortable truth is that you can't escape business fundamentals. AI doesn't change the rules of business. It just changes how efficiently you can execute. You still need a product or a service that solves a real problem. You still need a clear target audience who wants what you offer. You still need a compelling message that resonates with that audience. And you still need a sales process that converts interest into revenue. You also still need a lead generation mechanism that attracts and nurtures cold traffic. And without those, no AI system can help you. Nothing can replace the fundamentals. In fact, the businesses getting the most out of AI automation in 2025 are the ones with rock-solid fundamentals. Third truth that no one wants to hear. If you've never done something before, your first attempts will inevitably suck, even with AI on top of it. And one of my clients wanted to use AI to generate cold outreach emails, and this is something we've been doing, and it's been working tremendously well, but they thought they could just skip the learning curve and go straight to results. Because someone told them that they're getting a client for every 200 emails they're sending, and me being in the trenches and seeing how the industry evolved since 2018, I knew that's a bit of a stretch and most likely was a complete BS. And that's almost what happened. When we first launched the AI-generated emails, they were terrible, generic, robotic, and a lot of the people were actually complaining. And it wasn't because of the AI or the way the technology works, it was because the AI had nothing good to learn from. They had no successful outreach campaigns in the past to train on, no understanding of what resonates with their target audience and ideal target persona, and they didn't know who they're targeting in the first place. So we had to manually write and test dozens of emails, track the results, and only then we could trade the AI with what actually worked. We had to find the right audience, we had to clean it up, scrape it, and the AI didn't eliminate the trial and error. It just helped us get rid a lot faster, and instead of testing for half a year, we tested in a matter of 2 months. This brings me to the fourth truth, which is AI automations and agents don't eliminate the need for humans. They actually change how humans work. And even the most sophisticated AI systems in 2025 still require humans to monitor the quality of the system, inject new ideas and creativity, refine prompts and instructions, modify the system as market conditions change, monitor for updates from old LLM models. And actually, the businesses seeing the biggest ROI from AI aren't the ones trying to replace humans. They're the ones that are freeing humans from their team to do the high-value work and just be able to reach more people at scale. And an online coaching client of mine automated their appointment setting department with AI, and they didn't fire their team. They just helped the current team members they've got focus on proactive relationship building activities rather than doing the door knocking, which the AI did. And that resulted in 43% increase lead to triage call booking ratio. Now, the fifth truth is perhaps the most important. If you think AI automation will replace strong business fundamentals and principles, you're dead wrong. Before you ever think about connecting the dots in AI system or automating with N8N, Zapier, or Make.com, you need to understand marketing principles, funnel design, customer journey, human psychology, what influences decisions, sales tactics that overcome objections. You have to understand the natural language processing and its limitations and strengths, because without these foundations, you're just automating mediocrity. So what you should really automate in 2025? Focus on processes that deliver immediate value and are easy to implement. For example, a supporting ticketing system that categorizes and routes customer issues, proposal generators that customize templates based on client needs, sales call analyzers that identify patterns in successful conversations, research agents that gather competitive intelligence, personalized outreach that scales relationship building and does the door knocking for you, or AI voice and chat agents to nurture prospects. But remember the caveat that you already need to have processes for these. You can't automate what doesn't exist. And going back to the example of the online coach I was working with, we implemented an AI voice agent to handle the initial lead inquiries, and in the first month, it booked 37% more qualified appointments than their human team because the AI called them within 5 minutes and made sure that the prospects on the other end were qualified. And this only worked because they already had a clear definition of what makes a lead qualified. They had pre-qualification questions. They had a proven script that their top appointment setters were already using. They had a booking process that was working smoothly. They had testimonials, client results, and a follow-up system that was nurturing the prospects on the back end with a lot of content and videos. The AI didn't create these things out of thin air. It simply executed them more consistently and at scale. And this is the reality of AI business automation in 2025. It's not about replacing business fundamentals. It's about executing them with superhuman efficiency. And a quick shout out to today's sponsor of the video, which is me. I have an announcement for business owners drowning in manual follow-ups and missed opportunities, and I've opened up a few spots of my AI growth infrastructure program where we'll install systems that qualify and convert leads 24/7, 365 through voice, text, and email, even while you sleep or your team is taking a day off. All done for you. Over the course of 4 months, we'll work together to refine the system and perfect it to fit like a glove in your business, and it will become a natural extension to your AI adoption and growth. And the last 2 months, we sold out in under 7 days, and I expect these spots to fill out even faster. So if you're serious about scaling without hiring headaches, there's a link in the description below to apply. This is not for tire kickers. It's only for businesses ready to implement AI sales systems and automation. The truth about AI business automation in 2025 is both simpler and more complex than most people realize. It won't fix a broken business. It won't replace solid fundamentals. It won't eliminate the learning curve. It won't remove the need for human oversight. And it won't substitute for business principles. What it will do, it will amplify what's already working, execute proven processes more efficiently, and free your team to focus on high-value work that machines can't do. And the businesses that are winning with AI automation aren't the ones with the fanciest tech or the biggest agent. They're the ones with the strongest foundations. If you found this breakdown valuable, you want to check out my video on the 5 AI automations every business needs in 2025, where I break down the specific automations that are delivering the highest ROI right now. The video should appear on your screen right now, so go watch it, enjoy, and implement some of those in your business.